What's good? What's good? What's good, people? What's good to everybody that's out there? Hit that like button. Get that the top right with the 3 dots. Hit that like button, man. We about to go in, man. We about to go in. Hit that like button. As y'all can see, I'm driving, so I cannot give you guys the shout out I would like to right now. But just know, shout out to everybody that's in the building. Hit that like button on the top right, man. The top right. Alright, top right, what's good? Top right with the 3 dots. Y'all should be familiar with it by now. Before I'm about to go in, man. I'm about to go in, man. I'm about to go in. And oh shit, look at this. Let me turn this off. I think these are them people. Hold on. Just give me 1 second, peoples. Too many of them out here. That's like it. Give me 1 second, peoples. Give me 1 second, y'all. 1 second. I have to see where I'm going. I think I hit this Route 4 right here. I think I it up right here. What's good? Yeah, I'm gonna go in, man. I'm going in, man. No holds barred, man. No holds barred day, man. I think I'm gonna start with the Lakers first, man. And let me tell y'all this, man. My homeboy, he said that. And I didn't make a big deal of it. It wasn't nothing to make a big deal of, but he said it. I spoke to him like 2 days ago. He said they're gonna come up with something to try to deflect blame on LeBron James for Darvin Ham. Now they're trying to come out and say Anthony Davis was the reason Darvin Ham got fired. I'm not saying he didn't play a part. I mean, I ain't gonna say he didn't play a part. I'm not saying that he didn't. I believe he probably didn't like Ham, but he didn't have an issue with Ham towards the end of the season. His issue started towards the end of the season. LeBron's issue started way before his issue. And what my people's telling me, Anthony Davis is really not that type. Like, they talk about, oh, he wants to be in part of the search. Anthony Davis don't really care as much. You know what I'm saying? That's not really his thing. He don't really care as much. And he said that. And I think that this ploy to try to throw it on AD, now when they get Bronny and JJ Redick, it's like LeBron not running the team. See, they got to deflect that LeBron running the team. That's what they got to do. Go away from the issue, and the stigma that LeBron run the team. So it's like, hey, LeBron don't run the team. Anthony Davis got him fired. He's the coach killer. Because it's like no coach can coach LeBron. LeBron been taking a lot of heat, and now they come left field talking about Anthony Davis is the reason. Stop it. Stop it. It's not the reason. Anthony Davis is not the reason. Darvin, a lot of the players had a little issues with Darvin. LeBron wants him out. You see what I'm saying? LeBron want him out. That's the bottom line. LeBron want him out. And they talk about, oh, Anthony Davis, the future. People don't realize Anthony Davis is 31 years old. He's an old 30. He's not no 31 like LeBron was 31. He's not that type of 31. He's 31 that you'll be scared right now to give like a max 4-year contract to. You know what I mean? He stayed breaking down, and he don't care for the game like that. He don't care for the game like that. The worst thing, like they said, my people said, that happens is when he got that championship. Anthony Davis is very complacent. Not saying he don't want to win, but it's a different level of somebody wanting to win. It's a different level. And everybody that know Anthony Davis been around him, know this. He don't have that passion like LeBron had that passion. You think he really going up, yo, Darvin got to go, and they fear that he gonna ask for a trade. Like, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Anthony Davis content. He got his house, he got his wife, he got his kids. He planning on being in LA. It's not have nothing to do with LA, man. This is why it's good that they have guys like me on YouTube to stop all this bull crap. Now all the reports come out, Anthony Davis get along with Darvin, and Lakers fear that he's going to ask for a trade. Like, stop it. They know for one that's LeBron James' son. They know that for one. Ask a trade to go with. Like, come on, over a coach. Like, stop it. Stop it. They feared that. They just came out. It's LeBron James. That's the bottom line. LeBron James ain't like Darvin. That's all it is. And the rest of them didn't like Darvin, but they trying to throw everything on Anthony Davis. And that's the shit I don't like, man. That I don't like. They trying to make it seem and deflect like, nah, see, it's not that LeBron don't get along with all his coaches. It's not. It's Anthony Davis don't like LeBron. Like, come on, man. Who falling for that? Who falling for that? Like, come on, man. Nobody falling for that. Nobody falling for that. Nobody falling for that right there. Anthony Davis is LeBron James, and that's just what it is. He doesn't stand on it. You know what I'm saying? So now what they doing, trying to say, oh, he didn't like Darvin because he didn't want to play center and all this. Like, Anthony Davis always said he didn't want to play center. That never been no secret. But his thing with Darvin came late in the season. Anthony Davis don't care two rats' ass what's going on like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hating on LeBron James. Like, and you know what's crazy? I might have had said it. I might have said it in those terms, but I think I might have had said they probably going, because he said it. He said they're gonna come to something to deflect some of the blame, because it now it's looking too obvious with Bronny James and with Bronny James and JJ Redick. It's too obvious. Everybody see who calling the shots. So now if they say Anthony Davis got the coach fired, so now it's like, okay, the Lakers listen to Anthony Davis. Now if they hire JJ Redick, it's like, see, they hired JJ Redick, and you know, Anthony Davis has say in that. They build it for the future. I'm gonna be honest. Anthony Davis' future is probably pretty much the same as LeBron. LeBron might have the same amount of years left, as like productive years left as Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis, man, he's a better player right now than LeBron James, but who look at Anthony Davis like 5 years down the road? People looking at him like 2 to 3 years. People feel that he can produce at a high level. I don't think he's gonna be like LeBron and producing at a level when he get older like that. I don't see it. LeBron cared more than Anthony Davis. LeBron cared more. LeBron wanted more than Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis got that championship. He good with that one championship. He's good. He's good with that one championship. And that's the difference. LeBron more keep trying to build on top of his legacy. It's LeBron. Like, come on, it's that's just what it is. They drafted Bronny. What other reason why the Lakers draft Bronny for? What other reason? Lakers, everybody knows Lakers is drafting him. If he's there, if no other team just come and throw a monkey wrench in the Lakers' plans, Lakers is drafting Bronny. That's just what it is. Lakers is drafting Bronny. That's just what it is. And all I'm here just to tell the truth. That's it. I'm here for one reason only, to tell the truth. And you see the bull crap. Oh, it's Anthony. After all this time, oh, no. It's not LeBron. It's Anthony Davis. Like, stop it. Stop it. Nobody believed that. Nobody believed that. Now, it's Anthony Davis didn't like Darvin Ham. Anthony Davis, all this stuff coming out now. Because LeBron taking all the heat. Okay, Kyle. Kyle says D1. Okay, Kyle. I see you. Let's get the lights up, y'all. Yeah, like, I just don't, I hate, one thing about me, I don't like phoniness. And I'm going to get on Stephen A. Smith right now. I'm getting on Stephen A. Smith right now. Stephen A. Smith, you's a clown. Stephen A. Smith is a straight clown. Who saw that bozo go up there and talk about, it was Stephen A. Smith, Kendrick Perkins. I said it. I talked about the video, but I ain't go in like I wanted to. When it was Stephen A. Smith, Kendrick Perkins. Was it Kendrick Perkins? It was Stephen A. Smith. I can't remember who all was on the panel. But Stephen A. Smith said, yo, I'm gonna reserve my comments. He was real. I'm not gonna say much. You know, I didn't see the man play, but what they saying about him, I don't know. He dancing around as a kid. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna keep my opinion, what I might want to say quiet. This is why Stephen A. Smith is a coward. Stephen A. Smith talk all that trash all the time. Oh, he ain't scared of nothing. Nothing gonna hold his tongue. He's this, he that. Stephen A. Smith be talking his trash, right? But how come you saying a kid? People don't realize Bronny is older than when Bronny got drafted. I mean, Bronny's older than what Kwame Brown was. Bronny's going on, people fail to realize Bronny going on 20. Bronny will be 20 years old when the season starts. He will be 20 years old when the season starts. So Stephen A. Smith, nobody want to talk about it and critique him the way they critique anybody else. That's the thing I don't like. Stephen A. Smith went on tour destroying Kwame Brown, destroying that man. Dogging him and have no, calling him a bum. He can't walk and chew gum at the same time. He got hands, he this, he that. Destroying this man for years. For years. And I mean, you call him out his name. You doing all that. He was a young man you was doing it to. A young man you doing destroying. And how many other young men you might have made comments about. But you can't give your honest opinion, however you feel, your honest opinion about Bronny James. You don't have to be disrespectful. I'm not saying be disrespectful. I'm not saying call Bronny a bum. I'm not saying that. But you an analyst. You claims you put your 30-year resume up against anybody. You stand on that you don't hold your tongue for nothing. This Stephen A. Smith right here. He pokes his chest about his 30-year career in journalism. He poked his chest that he don't hold his tongue for anyone. He always said, I don't hold my tongue for anyone. Like when he just had a disagreement with Steven Jackson. And he was like, in 77, Steven Jackson's like, yo, told Matt Barnes, Steven Jackson can come up here and talk to me anytime. I'm not ducking nothing. Basically saying that, Steven Jackson could come because Steven Jackson called him a snitch. He didn't like it. And he always say he don't hold his tongue and he holds his 30-year resume up against anybody. Now he say all that, but you can't give an honest critique of a player. You sit there talking about, and it was eating you not to say nothing. I'm just gonna not say nothing. I'm just not gonna say nothing. Like, come on, man. Like, come on. That right there, I don't like. Like, say what you got to say. That's not being your opinion on his game is not disrespectful. It's not. It's not disrespectful. If you say how you feel about him, you feel he's not NBA ready, you feel you don't like his game for whatever the reason, let that be that. That's not disrespectful. That's not disrespectful. But you feel you can't say nothing because you're scared. Because when it come to Bron's son now, Bron might could deal with you saying little stuff about him. Bron might could feel that. Like he might not have an issue with that. Like, all right, you could talk what you want about me or say little, because there ain't really much he can really say about LeBron. Like it's not you. He can't say nothing about LeBron game. All he probably could say about like stuff he might not like LeBron do, as far as trading his players and coaches and running organizations. But it's not really much he could say about LeBron that would have LeBron heated. He know, and the way how Stephen A, when he say stuff, his voice is different from everybody else. He say something, it's gonna gain some traction. And he know that. So he don't want to say nothing because he know at the end of the day LeBron got power. And Stephen A sometimes don't know when to be quiet. He keeps going. So he don't want to say nothing to upset LeBron James because he know, oh, he talk about his son. Now, LeBron gonna come out like LeBron be quiet on some stuff. He's not gonna be quiet on that. LeBron not gonna be quiet on that. He said, who do we believe? He said, Bron Camp. Hold on, let me see. I don't really understand what you're saying, Andrew Bennett. You know what I'm saying? That right there, that's why me personally, that's why I ain't gonna lie. When people get like this, I lose respect for some YouTubers and I lose respect from the media. When somebody sit there and start, oh, I ain't gonna want to talk about nobody's son. I'm not gonna say this or I'm not gonna say that. But you can say it to anybody. I lose respect for you. I lose respect for you because now you're a fraud. You're a fraud. You know what I'm saying? You're a fraud. People ain't have no problem talking about Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball was 19. People had no issue calling Lonzo a bum, calling him a scrub. Had no problem talking about Lonzo Ball. No problem talking about Lonzo Ball. But Bronny, oh, I'm not gonna say nothing. He's a kid. He's a kid. Like all these guys, Jason Tatum, he came in the league. He was a kid. Brandon Ingram, all these guys, um, Jamal Murray, Devin Booker, uh, all these guys, these one and done guys came in as teenagers. All of them came in as teenagers. Nobody had an issue talking about them. Why, when it come to him, oh, he's a kid. I don't want to say that he's a kid. He this, and you could tell when somebody tiptoe around it. That's not real. That's not real. All these guys came in at a young age like that. Most of these players. Nobody have an issue talking about them. And Stephen A. Smith talked about he not gonna say nothing. I lost a lot of respect for him. I lost a lot of respect for him because I think he's a clown for that. Because if you're a journalist and you call yourself keep it real and you talk all this stuff how you is, like, come on, it gonna hurt you to say how you feel about him. I don't, like me, for instance. Now, one time somebody can sit there and say Kareem ever disrespect Bronny. I never disrespect Bronny. I say how I feel about him, but it's not disrespectful. I talk about him like I talk about anybody. You know what I'm saying? I talk about him like I talk about anybody. My thing is, it's not about disrespecting nobody. I'm not with disrespecting nobody. I would say this about anybody that's young or at the beginning stage of their profession. They can get better. One thing, even with Darvin Ham, I was the first one to talk about Darvin Ham. I was the first one to talk about Darvin Ham. But one thing I always said, he can get better. He can get better. He knew at this he can get better. Same thing with Bronny. Bronny can get better. But right now, if you ask me to judge him right now, this is how I feel about him. He said, Kareem, you was telling the truth about Austin Reeves, and these silly YouTube dudes were saying you was hating. Yeah. 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 Exactly. Turn the light back on. This is why I hate about the dark. I don't want to burn my battery out. Yeah. People call me racist. People saying I'm hating. All I had people not saying. I was seeing times where he scored 6 points, 4 points. It's trended on Twitter. It's straight trended on Twitter. A regular dunk. Boom. I saw him make this dribble and go. Oh, and the no pass, he had 4 points. That may have been his only assist. That's trend on Instagram. He do a reverse layup. Like, and people call him the GOAT and all this stuff there. Oh, he should play these minutes, this and that. Like, and all I just went against like, ho. He's not that. He's solid, but he's not that. Greg Brown said, yeah, Kareem was spot on with Reeves. Yeah, because anybody, let me tell y'all this. I'm not going to make it seem like I'm some genius. I'm not going to make it seem like I'm some genius. But all people have to do, when anytime you dealing, and I one thing about me, always take the biasness. Anytime you want to evaluate anything, no matter what it is, take away, first thing you do, take away your biasness. If you're a fan of that person, take away that biasness and then go from there. Like if you like a person, when you like a person, you ain't gonna see no wrong in them. It could be wrong in your face, you're gonna bypass it. But if you're not a fan of somebody, you give a better intake. You know what I'm saying? That's all I did. I watched them. And what I saw, I scouted Austin Reeves. And when I said every time I seen somebody bone up and give him real good defense, he struggled. I seen him struggle. I saw him where guys, especially in the time when he first started, people started really going crazy over him. People wasn't even guarding him. I literally seen people not even watching him, and he may get the backdoor cut and may get a layup or a wide open shot. I'm watching this. So I'm like, okay, I may see, okay, he may score 12 one time and be like, okay, now me knowing, okay, now once you get that contract and now people like, okay, and your name start popping, people gonna make it their business to guard you. People gonna make it their business to guard you. Yeah. And I saw he struggled every time somebody defended and he gets frustrated. Like when Josh Green guarded him, it was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And him and Josh Green, almost when they got into that little thing when he was playing Dallas. That was the same day the Lakers came back when Vanderbilt took over that game. When the Lakers came back for 26 points down, 27 points down. Vanderbilt with the one-man army brought that charge back. That's the same game Vanderbilt got hurt. That game there, that possession, defense, he's frustrated. Then he don't even look to do nothing. Like that. That's all I did now. So I'm watching little stuff about him, these tendencies, and I brought it to the table. I said, look what I found, guys. I found that when somebody pay attention to him, he don't do anything. He can't. He can't. He is most effective when he's unattended. And that's all I did. And I saw little things in Darwin. I saw the confusionness. I sat there and I watched and watched and watched. Coach did nothing but watch him. That's why when I watch games, a lot of times I don't like to go live when I'm watching games. I don't like to go live and watch games. A lot of people say, Kareem, that's a very effective thing on YouTube. You could get a lot of views, you could get a lot of subscribers. You go live, you do the playing going live. I think I did it one time. I just can't. Like when I watch back, like even everything, like I was just watching the Sky and the Dallas Wings, the Chicago Sky and the Dallas Wings, the women's game. Angel Reese get her shot blocked all the time. She got the same moves, and it was easy for somebody to lay on it. She go boom, 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 fake, and she going to her left hand. She got no right hand. She gonna go her left hand. She struggles like that when somebody lay on her that hand. Let me put this down. A lot of people coming in now. You know what I'm saying? She struggles like that. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I watch this little thing. When I zone in, okay, I'm gonna scout this player. I'm gonna scout that player. I look at different things. You said Reed's a good role player. Yeah, Reeves is a good role player. Exactly. But people come to the season saying he was better than all these people. They say he's better than, and they sat there and said he going to the All-Star game, and they say he gonna average 20 points, and he the third best player on the Lakers. And Kareem said, use a cop picking lie, that he's not the third best player in the Lakers. D'Lo the best player in the Lakers. He's not going to average 20, and he's not going to the All-Star game. That's it. And everything I said, that's what it was. People get caught up in it because D'Lo had 4 bad games. They just threw him up and say he's better than D'Lo. He the third best player. You know, so that just what it was. My boy Jamal, what up? You know what I'm saying? That's it. Like I said, that's what anybody. All somebody have to do, y'all can watch the game like I watch the game. Just sometimes take your bias inside. And that's just what it is. It's just what it is. And what I seen of Bronny James, and then not only that you seen, he never dominated. You never seen him dominate. You never seen him dominate. Never. Like Kendrick Perkins talked this trash. Kendrick Perkins said, listen, he averaged 12 points a game. I average, y'all heard Kendrick Perkins. Kendrick Perkins, I average 29 points, 16 rebounds, 6 blocks. Kendrick Perkins said that. And Gil is really sad because Gil sat there and said it's possible he could be better than um, Marcus Smart. I said, yo, he's a sick man. He don't even have the heart Marcus Smart has. Even let's just begin with. He don't even have the heart that Marcus Smart has. He said, yeah, I can see him. He said, those good comparables, I can see him like Marcus Smart. He could be probably better than them guys. Like how? Like the reality is, of course, you never know what can happen. But if you looking at the way it looks, he done nothing to warrant that. He didn't dominate on any level he ever played on. Never. He never been like, oh, good leadership. People thought he could run the point. Mark Smith said, the NBA scouts said he can't run the offense. Oh yeah, Diddy is done. Diddy is done. Diddy is a coward. Diddy is a coward. I have no respect for Diddy. I never really did have respect for Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't respect Diddy. And he comes off like this. I don't know how can anybody ever believed in Diddy. He always came off as a phony. Always comes, yo, come on, vote or die. It's serious, man. Vote or die. Like he never came off as genuine. Never. Diddy never came. Just look at the history of Diddy. He never came off as genuine. And who you could line up to say, okay, that's his man. That's his homie. Like you could attach Yayo to 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? Diddy ain't never been like strictly aligned to like one person. And he effed over everybody. Everybody that ever been with him, he effed over them. Like, bro, you got all this money. That goes show you don't want nobody to eat. And after his artist, he never came in and looked out for anybody. Never. He said Kendrick Perkins had been out of Bron camp. He said Gil's an insider. But see, that's why I wouldn't want to. I guess maybe the pay is good, but I don't think Bron paying them. I don't think Bron paying them. He said how New York City, nobody never really rocked with Puff. People always felt Puff was a creep. This think his whole history. Think how he got on. This think about him. I don't have to go through it. But just think about his history. When did he ever comes off as a stand-up man? When did he ever come off as being genuine? He always phony and it's about him. Voter died. This now he never came off like Puff a real nigga. I ain't mean to say the N-word. Puff a real dude. He never came off that way. Never. Like I always say, people Mount Vernon, that pisses them off. Every time he talked to Harlem, it pisses him off. Because he know them. He grew up with everybody in Mount Vernon from the age, let's say 40, 45 on up know him. Because Mount Vernon is small and everybody know each other. Everybody from the age 45 on up know him. Everybody. Yeah, I remember, yo, he used to live right here. Yo, we used to be this, that, that. We used to all be hanging out right here. Oh, yeah, him and such be cool. I remember days ago, blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah, boom, boom, boom. And they could tell you, hey, what blocks did he hung on in Harlem? Yeah, Reg Dog. Yeah. So if a person can be from somewhere else and try to rep some other place because his father grew up, his father's from there, and he left there, he was born, and he was 2 years old when his mom went there. That don't make you nothing. I claim 39th Street all day. I claim 139th Street all day. Anybody say, Doc, where you from? From 139th. But you know what? My first 5 years, I was living on 117th Street. I was 5 or 6 years old when I moved to 39th. I think I was five. I was five. I was five when I moved to 39th Street. 117th, my mom and pops grew up on 117th in Harlem. That's where Nicky Barnes, all the drug, everything was there. The block popping. Frank Lucas, everybody was in that right there. My mom's moved uptown on 139th. I say, yo, I'm 39th Street. Anybody know me? Oh, he from 39th. I was 5 years old, little kid. Nobody don't remember that. I don't remember much. I have some memories, but it ain't like me and my homeboy, I had a friend and we don't know. I'm 39th Street. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. This man claiming a whole nother place. You was 2 years old. You don't know. You still had doodle in your pamper. You still was sucking the pacifier. You know nothing about Harlem. Yeah, I was born and raised in New York. Born and raised in New York and Harlem. Born and raised, born in Harlem Hospital. Born in Harlem Hospital. Straight New Yorker. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is this. Diddy, you could tell when somebody is a phony when just that part alone. You can imagine the dudes that grew up with like, huh? Like, give us that love. Like, pump up that love there. Pump up our city. Pump up Mount Vernon. Get Mount Vernon popping. I don't know why Jay-Z said it. Jay-Z must be talking about himself. But my thing is this, man. This is my thing. Diddy show he's a coward. Diddy show he's a coward. He showed he's a coward. You hit that girl like that, man. Like come on, man. Like you got so much money. That's a young girl. You had her in the palm. Like they said, and I believe I lost a lot of respect for Young Jock too. Young Jock said something, then try to walk it back. Like my man. Like, don't walk nothing back. You shouldn't have said it in the first place. Young Jock said it was a tall, it was like three tall white model chicks. He said they was cute. He said there's cute, tall, slim model chicks. They have mohawks. Diddy's like, damn, them white girls, they so cute. And Young Jock said he told Cassie, you cutting your hair tomorrow, you gonna I want your hair cut like that. You got to get that haircut. And Cassie, the next day, had a mohawk. You can imagine getting somebody tell you, man, you cutting your hair. See, now that's something big. It's one thing somebody say, I want you to have this hairstyle, but you ain't cutting it. You got braids. Okay, cool. I got my regular long hair. I throw some braids. Or I'm going to throw my hairstyle like this. Or even dyeing my hair. Okay, my hair is black. I'm going to dye it brown or something. You know what I'm saying? Then it's like, all right, I'm dyeing my hair. Cutting it? Especially a woman, a man too. Cutting it? Cutting your sides bald? And you just got hair on the top? That's sick. You can imagine that. Think about anybody who got hair right now. Somebody telling y'all that. See, like I said, it's one thing dyeing your hair. Somebody said, yo, okay, I want you to dye your hair like this. I want you to wear your hair in braids. You know what I mean? It's just something that you can take. You can take your braids out. You could wear rock a hairstyle in braids, and you don't like it. You could take it out the next day. Dyeing your hair, you say, I'm gonna go blonde for the day. Dye your hair blonde. Like, nah, this I ain't feeling that. I'm gonna dye my hair back. Cutting it, bald, yo, both sides and the back, all this, the sides and the whole back bald. You just got a piece of hair from here going back like that. Young Jock, you know what I'm saying? Ice Tay trying to get down on me. Ice Tay said, Kareem, let me see what bro say. He said, Kareem, your hairline in the back. Yeah. Yeah, my hairline fell back some. But bro, what you fail to realize? See, I could talk and see, let me tell you, I'm real comfortable in my skin. You know what I'm saying? I'm real comfortable in my skin. So you're right, my hairline, it went back and started receding, right? My hairline did recede, and that's just that. Ain't no lie. See, this is why I can never get mad. Like I said, one thing me, I practice what I preach. You said, Kareem, your hairline. Correct. I said, damn, my hairline, you know what I mean, whatever. This like when homeboy, I ain't gonna say his name on channel, he's saying the beaver report. Yeah, I am bucktooth. I am bucktooth. You ain't lying. Long as you don't lie on me, I'm cool. So if somebody say, oh man, look at his hairline and snap on the hairline, I ain't mad. Or they say, bucktooth, I ain't mad. You ain't lying on me. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know why I could, you know why I'm not, you know why I'm not, you know why I'm not, I don't feel the way about nothing. I don't feel a way about nothing because I'm very secure who I am. And then, like I said, I'm 51, right? So it's like, damn, my hairline receded, but you know what? I'd rather it do it now and then when I was in my 20s. I'd have been sick if my hairline would have receded in my 20s. I'd have been sick. You see what I'm saying? Let me turn this light on for a reason, right? Boom. Turn this light on. See, this is the reason why I don't really get mad. You see what I'm saying? Turn the thing on. See? See that? See? See, look. See, look. See, look. 51, right? Bam. You know what I'm saying? Who with that new blue Yankee on? Who but me? Who with that new blue Yankee on? Who but me? All right? Nice, and it's some regular shit. Nice little jacket. You know what I'm saying? Oh, then we're gonna do this thing right. We're gonna do it right. Okay? So when somebody say, damn, Ring, the hairline is receding. Yep, you're right. It is. You know what I'm saying? So when they say, damn, the hairline receding, see? See, this thing here. See? This costs a couple hours here. See, it's too much light, but you know, it do. You see? I ain't mad. You know why? I'm not mad 'cause I had my time. I had my time when my joint was, and I have my time. See, thing is, everybody have their time. Let me. I might have something for you. Let me get out of here real quick. Let me show you something. All right. Let me show you something real quick. All right, where's it at? We're gonna have a little fun today. We'll have a little fun today. We'll have a little fun, little fun. Little fun we're gonna have, right? Little fun. Turn the joint on. We'll have a little fun. Let me show you something. Now, y'all see this? Look. Y'all see that? Look. Y'all see that? My hairline was always like that. The hairline wasn't always like that. And that's when I came home. I came home and I auditioned. Somebody saw me, is like, yo, you look like Puff Daddy. Right? Somebody said I look like Puff. And they said, yo, once you audition for the joint, the Biggie joint, the Notorious, that movie Notorious, right? They said, Kareem, I don't even talk about this, right? This is another reason I don't rock with Puff. I don't rock with Puff because, like I say, he a clown, he a clout chaser, right? So I auditioned for. I don't even talk about this. I got a lot of stories. I a lot of stories. So with Notorious, I auditioned for it. They said, yo, play Puff Daddy, right? People say I favor him, whatever, right? Now, when you audition, when you play a role of somebody, when you play a role of like it's a true story of a person, like you play a role of Michael Jordan, or you playing a role of Muhammad Ali or somebody. The key is when you play a role, they do a thing called measurables, right? So they have that person height, weight, skin color, thing, da 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 da. It's called measurables, right? And then you go through your little thing. So now, look at me. Now, mind you, I was a little younger. I was a little, I'm younger. I was younger this years ago. Now my hairline was right. So, I come there, boom, haircut, bam, and jewelry. I came regular, iced out. Me doing me, and they measured me. Man, Puff had the same height. He's a little bit heavier than me, but it was nothing. I think probably like 7 pounds, some shit like that. He was like heavier than me, about 7 pounds, but the same height, same the measurable was there, right? And the swag. So they seeing me, they liking my style. I'm killing. I murdered it. The girl was like, yo, you got the part. Like, you know what I'm saying? The girl like, yo, you got the part. You know what I'm saying? You got the part, and you should be good. Like I said, I did so good of a job. They loved it. They loved it. Right? So what happened was, now when they do the stuff, they do people like, okay, the Little Kims, the Biggies, all these people there, your voice, Like I lost interest. Like at first I'm like I killed it, and I was like, you know, I was on like the little shy side, but I killed it. Like the voice, I did the voice, like the monologue, like Puff, and the dance. I ain't do much, but my shit was kind of cool. I was in cornball like Homeboy, like the dude, what's his name that got the role? He's an actor. He's a professional actor. But he's a clown. He's a clown. He not me, but I killed it, and I felt confident. I'm like, oh shit, I'm this really, I'm really about to do the damn thing. So I get to call a little while after that, and it's like everybody who played is over. Cause I'm like it's like the head runner of the one who was gonna win. Like it was another dude who did a good job. He had acting experience, and he was a damn he came there. He was doing all type. He was an actor. He did some acting, and he was dance, but he ain't really favored Puff. He was like taller. He was like about 6'1" and a half. He was like 6'1" and a half, and he favored him some. Like I could say maybe some, but he's like 6'1" and a half. But he was like kind of clownish, but he was kind of good as an actor. But he was doing like a little too much. Like he's kind of corny. Like, you know what I mean? He dressed a little weird, so I don't think they really want. But he did good, like far as um like trying to sound like his monologue was good. His monologue was good, and his he can dance. That's the thing. He could dance. He danced better than me. 'Cause I ain't no dancer. But they just said do a little something, and I just did a little like it was the joint like this, the you know the dance like this. They said do that. Like they call I call like they call like the Uptown Mary J. Blige dance. Like you know like the then step like that. They said do that. So they had everybody do that, but homeboy start popping, sweating. He's I said, yo, get your clown ass out of here, man. He was doing too much. He started doing all this stuff there. I said, man, get this fool out of here, man. He was doing too much. Dude was doing too much. And they like me, 'cause I'm cool, I'm smelling good. She's like, damn, what's that you know? I'm just in my bag. I'm fresh. Got skin is right. Skin is nice skin. I'm looking good. Like, you know what I'm saying? This dude, he wanna come, he gonna do too much. He popping doing all this, all that, he's sweating and doing all. He did the Jodeci. That's what he did. Like some trip to Jodeci, he start popping and sweating. He got that face. I'm like, this nigga. And he thought he's hot shit because he came in there, and like I say, dressed corny. He came in there with some patent leather penny loafers. I'll never forget. And he had the little like the little trench. And he came in there, like I said, he might be about 6'2". And he had like no like height when he came in, and he was like, they was like, I forgot his name too. And he's like, yeah, like he this was like overly confident. And he was like kind of real talkative. Everybody was like quiet in the room and just chilling. He real talkative, like, yo, because he had experience. He did like some commercials. I think he did some movie. He had experience and shit, but he was a cornball for real. He was doing a little too much. I'm like, it's not that serious. I about to drop out, and so cause it's like there was so many people, so they breaking up, and next thing you know we was winning. So that's how I got to like kind of men was talking and shit. So now we going up in the ranks when they making their cuts and shit, going up in the ranks, and we just moving up, and he confident, like he's like, and like it was this one other dude was like, yo, congratulations to whoever get it. Like, yo, man, like it's crazy. We like the finalists. The dude, it was like positive shit he said or whatever, and he was just talking, and the dude was the tall dude was like, ain't worried about it. Like he wasn't. Like every time it was like he felt. At first, I said he must know somebody because he was like overly confident. Like he was never even. Everybody else was like kind of nervous, like hoping he was just like he used to take the thing. They'd be like, yo, come back this day. He'd take the envelope for the comeback, like the little folder to come back the next day. He's like, just pick up and leave. He was this on some. He thought he was like hot shit. Like and he thought he was that guy. He just knew he was gonna win. Like I said, and so the ladies already told me like, yo, yo, you like in the league because I like our measurables were so good, and then my style, like I used to be sitting there chilling, and stuff like that, and they could see like a real one, you know what I'm saying? So they so she's like, yo, I could see. She said, yo, I can't say what it is, but you, well, we all feeling you, like you, da da da, like it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right. So when it came, and next thing you know, like I said, then it was like maybe four, three, I think three, and then he just stopped it, and she just said, yo, she was mad. She said, yo, he's Puff stopped everything because he's watched like the video. He'd see the video and be like, I like some people he probably ain't like himself. Cause he, oh no, nobody playing me. He did it all, and that's when he picked the guy. The guy ain't auditioned to do nothing. The guy, what's his name? The guy played in that movie. I forgot his name. He just took over. He took over, and he just took over, and he's like, yo, he gonna play me. I don't want nobody playing. So they like, yo, cause we supposed to came back in. We supposed to came back in and did another round, and he just deaded everything. And it's like, no, I want this guy. I forgot his name. Somebody gonna put his name up there. He said, Ray, you think you play Alpo? Nah, I don't think so. Rich, I think. He said the marriage game getting good. Hope Dallas win. But yeah, so I know he's like a creep. He clout chasing on names and stuff. He never even gave nobody a chance. Cause they kept saying he want the like up close and meet and talk to like that's supposed to been like he's supposed to vibe. And that's why I felt like, yeah, cause I met him a few like I met the clown a few times and been around them. Cause I remember one time we both had the same like people say more back then. We used to look alike. So we was in the Mirage. So girls like he said, "Oh yeah, my twin. He did like this to me. Oh yeah, yeah, my twin, Antoine Fisher. That's his name. I think his name. I think his name is Duke or something like that. I think his name is Duke. Yeah, Derek Luke. Luke. Yeah, Derek Luke. Yeah, yeah, Derek Luke. I know it was no Antoine Fisher. Derek Luke. That's his name. So he's like, yeah, my twin that out. And we both had like, you know what I mean? We both like the St. Lazarus chain. I had chain like that he had. And a lot of people say that a lot, like back then more so than now. But like when he first came out, like even if you look at a lot of my pictures, you'll probably be like, yeah, I can see a lot of people say that we look alike. And so that's how I met the, you know what I'm saying? But I never, it was what it was. But he's a clown for that, man. He's a clown beating on that girl like that. Then, like I said, you got that. That's why I tell people, man. Just cause somebody got money, all those niggas like that, they be corny. That's a cornball. Like you that insecure in yourself. They said, when you damn they showed the joint. It was the guy, he said something, you seen his face, like they just say he was super jealous. She couldn't talk to nobody. I don't care if it was a guy working in Wendy's. It could be somebody working Wendy's. If it looked like somebody that's something, he was so insecure. He was so insecure. All these dudes be corny. This cause these dudes they be straight cornballs. Straight cornball. Like that much money, you got it like that. Like what the, like you should be the last person worrying about somebody cheating and stuff, or you shouldn't worry about none of that. She's a young girl, dealing with a young girl. You supposed to have molded to the chick you wanted her to be. However you wanted her to be, whatever chick, if you wanted her to be like a Savannah James, how Savannah how Savannah is classy, you know what I mean? The way Savannah is, you could have groomed her to be a woman like Savannah. You 20 years older than her. You could have grown when you dealing with somebody young and you catch them at a young age. And then see it's one thing when you catch somebody as a young age and and like you broke. Let's say for instance, you don't really have no money, right? Let's say you don't really have no money, right? And you meet a young dude. Let's say if 40, you 40 years old, you're OG, right? And you meet a young dude around like 16 or whatever, and you trying to school him. Yeah, it's a good chance you can groom him into whatever. But if you broke, it changed things. But if you rich and famous, game tight. Come on, Dallas, pull that out. You know what I'm saying? If you rich and famous, it's you can easy get what you want out of a person. It changed things. Me talking to a kid right now, let me pull up on a gang member right now. Somebody in the gang, a blood or a crip. And I try to be like an OG to them. If I can't really like the one he be like, yeah, this, that, and third, but he may listen some, but somebody might not have my credentials, and but they rich and famous can make more of a difference than me. You know what I'm saying? I was locked up when Pay in Full came out. I was locked up when that came out. I wasn't even out here. But let me tell you this, man. You can imagine if I'm rich and famous. See, it's one thing being rich. Because sometimes you can be famous, don't have to be rich. That's like right now, I'm about to go on the spot, right? I'm about to go on the spot, right? So let's say a guy who's famous, but their money not like that. Somebody like, who kind of famous, but they money ain't really like that. But they kind of famous. I can't think right now. Somebody, I'm trying to think somebody like a has been. Somebody that used to probably have some money. Somebody help me out. It could be actor, singer, anybody. Somebody like, well, who's famous? Let's say the guy who played um in Minister Society. What's his name again? The guy with the he's an actor. And he played Minister Society. Kane. Let's say a guy like Kane. Kane, for instance, right? The dude Kane from Minister Society. He walk up there right now. He come in the spot. He like people know, everybody know who he is. Oh, that's that dude Kane from Minister Society. That's Papa Bob. He could slide with something. And it's like people, oh, Papa Bob, yo, what's up? That's da. But his money ain't like that. But you can imagine being rich and famous. So you go talk to a girl you see stand in line. What's up, Most? Yeah, Tyreek Turner. She stand in line. She stand in line. You know what I'm saying? So why you have to be a cornball? Why you have to be a cornball and do that to that girl? Like that's why I say he gotta be a cornball. Like you got all that money and you met her, she was 16, 17, about 17 years old. Which I don't prove you shouldn't have been dealing with in the first place, but it happened already. You could have groomed to be like, okay, I want her to be a sophisticated woman. Let's say if he have in his mind, I want to be a sophisticated, classy woman. You could have easy groomed. She listened to anything you say. So it's different me trying to groom somebody. But she listening to everything she looking at you with googly eyes. Like, wow. Let me groom her, like, teaching her etiquette. Like, Ma, when you place, don't be loud and laughing, busting out loud. You know what I mean? It's a time and place for everything. You sit like this, like a woman sit, and all this type stuff here. You could have groomed anytime you wanted to groom them. But you want to be a clown, and you want guys who got some, who got a big thing. You want them to. He said, "Yo," they said, he's like, "Yo, I want the biggest." He want to look and see guys, guys' penis. He want to see dude's penis to go up in that girl. They said, nah. They say he should be like, nah, not big enough. Nah, not big enough. Like, you can imagine that? Think about that. He said, yo, I ain't gonna lie. I can't, yo, good observation, Reg. Good observation, Reg. Drake got that, because, look, I'm gonna tell you why Drake got those vibes. Listen what Reg Dog said. Look what Reg Dog said. Reg Dog said, Diddy, I'm gonna go back to Reg. He said, Drake following Diddy footsteps. Think about Drake and think about Diddy. What them two dudes had in common? They, at that age, like, sometimes you get tired of stuff. This thing, Puff 54, he's 54. He never been, not saying you have to get married, but he was never really in a committed relationship. Kim Porter was the front. That's what the thing came. And she said it never felt like a relationship. He just went public. Puff is a down low, right? Sometimes those guys who try to be too much like a gigolo, they say always watch them dudes. They said that. They said always watch, like how people like Drake banging everything. Drake banging everything. They said those be cover-ups. They said that. They said those be cover-up. People like, oh, Drake banging everything. They said those be cover-up. Diddy the same way. Diddy going around sleeping with these girls, ain't no real committed, nothing with none of these girls. Sleeping, like, after a while, these celebrities, I can imagine, like, it don't, like, to me, like, for instance, and I bet everybody pretty much agree with me. We all watch Instagram. Instagram be having all the girls. It's to the point, I ain't gonna lie. Everybody here, everybody who go to the what's that page? The stroll with what's that home page with the feed? The Instagram feed. Instagram, you see the bad these girls, well, you know they have makeup and stuff on, but you be like, damn. Like on Instagram, you be like, damn, these girls is cuties. We always be like, damn, you look at these girls' Instagram, tits, ass, they look good. You be like, damn, they be showing them, they be, when they bathing suits, stomachs flat. You know, of course they got their bodies done. And you see them on vacation, you see them with diamonds, you see them with Chanel bags, all the stuff there. You be like, damn, dudes, they gotta have an NBA player. You know they dating rappers, you know they dating celebrities. Like, they be on fleek. You know what I'm saying? These girls on fleek. You know what I'm saying? So these girls on fleek. You know what I'm saying? So these girls on fleek. He said the OKC gang. Come on, Kyrie, let's get it done. Yeah, Joe, you look at these girls on Instagram, these Instagram girls, they look good. They look good. So my thing is this. I ain't gonna lie. It's to the point it's like it's nothing. And it's not like I'm sleeping with these girls. Just looking at it get like exhausting sometimes. Like it gets sometimes like you get tired of seeing that. Now it's like you kind of appreciate when you just see regular girls. Like it getting tired of you seeing everybody who got the flat stomach, the tits, the ass, they hair, and they got the same pose, and they doing all this stuff there. You get kind of get tired of it. You know what I'm saying? It's tired. Wow. Come on, Kyrie. Come on, Luka. So you kind of get tired of it. Like, Ah man, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, Sammy. So you kind of, like I said, you get tired of it. So think about this. I'm watching, you watching, and it's like get exhausted. You can imagine these guys there. They come, they wake up in the morning, they got girls from last night, the previous night, they woke up in the morning, done had sex with them. Go outside the next day, sleeping with another chick. Go out the next day, like may have a threesome this chick. Go into this city, all right, sleep with this girl, boom boom. Like they make getting like two girls a day. Two different girls every single they running through girls like people run through socks and underwear. That gotta be tiresome. I don't care how cute a girl look. It gotta come to a point where thing is this thing is I'm getting tired of this joint here, man. Like it's too much. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if I'm tired of it, you could be tired of it. Like you at the while you be like, at least I ain't saying you have to get married, but you be like, at least man, I want a girl. Let me get a girl where, you know what I'm saying? I'm building something on. Got my kids. Puff and Drake, those guys there, man. Those guys there is something different. What up, bro? How you? Everything good? Chilling? How you? Chilling, black?
Yeah, I gotta come get on y'all shit.
Yeah, yeah,
come
come.
tell my
Yeah, hell yeah, you got to. How you? Everything good? Yeah, I'm here, bro. Yeah, let me pull up in this joint here. Won't get too crazy. Yeah, but I'm gonna see y'all.